Hello everyone and welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. My name is Mitchell and this is a special message today about your intuitive soul. First of all, I want to say thank you to the Wellness Universe, and that is thewellnessuniverse.com. Check that out if you haven't already, and also to Susie Daggett, who is writing a blog on this very subject, your intuitive soul. So you can either read or you can watch. You got two choices here. So I wanted to go over, what is your intuitive soul? How does it work? How can you develop it? And how can you use it in everyday life? In just a couple minutes here. So what is your intuitive soul? What I believe is that it's your higher self. It's a more intelligent part of you. It's a more evolved part of you. I believe we are a spirit in this body, and then on the other side of the veil is our soul, which we are a part of, which is a larger thing, if you will, a larger entity or being that we are a small aspect of, living in this physical human form for a time being. And I believe that we can access that. We can access it, with our intuition. It comes in dreams, it comes in visions, it comes, in hearing things and seeing and knowing and feeling, even in tasting things. So it comes in and it speaks oftentimes softly, but I'm a big believer that it can speak louder and louder the more you develop it, the more you work on it. The example Spirit gave me in my quiet time was, and I don't have children, but I have heard that, out of screaming children in the middle of a park, a mother knows exactly which voice is her child. And that's because she's trained herself to understand and know exactly which voice, which, timbre, which resonance that child is, to her, and that energy of that child. So I believe we can develop that. One of the best ways of doing it is just thanks and gratitude. So when you're going throughout your day and you feel something, you feel something's going to happen, and it does, or you trust it, like you're driving down the road and you think, maybe I should take this turn and take the back way into work, and you do, and you find out there was a big wreck and you would have been delayed. Stop and just say thank you. Thank you to your higher self. Thank you to the other guides, angels, source, whatever speaks through you, however the intuition does work into you. So say thank you, give gratitude for that, and just apply it on your everyday simple things. I often, when I walk into my closet, I look up at my shirts and I say, what color do I want to wear? And I chose blue today. Why? Because I'm going to be speaking, and blue is about the throat chakra. So trust your intuition that you might need a certain color to enhance your day. When it's time to cook something for dinner, what should you eat tonight? How's the day been? How's the month been? How are things going? If all of a sudden you're not feeling well, trust your intuition on what herbs, what doctor to go see. I often do that, with chiropractors. I was looking for a new chiropractor or a hairstylist, and I was like, show me where to go. And I'll never forget, one of the best stories is I was going to buy a car, and there's a dealership like 2 miles behind my house, but Spirit said, go on the other side of town. I went in, I envisioned who was going to wait on me. It was a no-pressure salesman. It was beautiful. The car that I ended up buying just arrived on the lot the day before. It wasn't even listed. So I trusted my intuition and got a great deal on a car. So there are very, very practical ways that you can trust and utilize your intuition. And I'll tell you, it's just a small door into something more magical and more vast than you probably will ever be able to understand. I'm still learning. And I tell you, I was talking to Susie and we were talking about the mystery of life. There's probably always going to be some mystery in this life, and you're probably not going to always have all the answers. And that's where trusting your intuition is going to really help you as well, especially when you're walking through the dark, when you don't know what this next step is going to be. Trust your intuition. And when you trust it on the small things, what to eat, where to go, what to wear, you'll be able to start trusting it for the larger things, what house to buy, what relationship to get in. Is it time to quit the job and move on to something different? Those bigger, more drastic things. So thank you. And if anything, trust your intuition and develop it on a daily and weekly and yearly basis so that you will be guided by your higher self, source, all that energy that is out there available for you. So once again, check out the wellnessuniverse.com and check out my website if you'd like, intuitivemitchell.com, and see the services I have to offer. So have an amazing day. I say to you, namaste. Bye-bye.